All right, check this out. You guys are back on the Hater World, and I'm Blue Devil. What we have going on today is a video of Mr. Criminal versus Spider Loke. But before we get into this video, if you guys are new to the Hater World, make sure you go over, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, like the video, and most importantly, leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you guys like what I'm doing or whether you don't. And salute to all the day ones, salute to all the new subscribers. You guys already know, nothing but love. But check this out. If you don't follow me on Instagram, hit me up at TheHaterWorld. I'm now taking music video reactions. So if you want me to listen to your music, you want me to post it, you want me to react to it, send it to my DM. Of course, be ready with the bag. But I will post it on my reaction page and I will share it here. Other than that, scan the QR code or go hit all the websites up at The Hater World. You know, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Rumble, TikTok. Everything is at The Hater World. Spotify and Apple Music, most important ones, right? But other than that, follow us on Hater World Clips. That's where we post all the clips for the podcast, The Haters Only, and also 200 Boys, Southside Reactions. And also follow us on Blue Devil Reactions. That's where I hit you with the reactions to like cop videos, high-speed pursuits, you know, shit like that. Other than that, today is Tuesday, 200 Boys Podcast, episode 19. This will be a big one, so tune in. We got a lot to talk about. But other than that, let's get right back to this video. Mr. Criminal. This is what it's titled. I'm going to just read what it's titled, and you guys take it how you will. We'll watch it. We'll react to it. It is called Mr. Criminal in His Feelings in Spider Loke DM over Hater World Interview Part 1. We are going to watch Part 1 and Part 2, and then we'll react to it as best as we can. All right, so with no further ado, let's get you guys a Southsider's reaction. Let's go. Check this out. Before I press play, I do want to give a big shout out to my boy Spider Loke. I hit him, and with no hesitation, he was over here with the quickness. You know, out of respect, didn't charge me a penny. You know, and I will be doing this podcast as well, and I won't be charging him a penny. That's what you call mutual respect. I hit him like on a Wednesday, and he was over here on a Friday. I mean, with the quickness. So salute to the homie, right? No excuses, no bullshit, no rescheduling, straight to the point. All right, let's go.
Subscribe, stay tuned, all that.
Dog, I'm fucking over here dying, homes. I'm watching your interview with Haters World, fucking laughing my ass off. Mastering the English language, that's literally your answer to that shit? My boy. Hey, homie, I want to invite you to my podcast so we can talk about it. Come on, homie. How the fuck? So we shouldn't get paid from a black artist because we don't master the English language? Now, you know you done fucked up, don't you, right?
Listen, we're going to break all this down in the 200 Boys podcast, but I'm going to just give it a minimal breakdown. It's not that the Southsiders or the Chicano rappers should not be paid or compensated for their work. Of course, right? Anybody that works should be compensated. If you guys watched the Spider Loke interview, not even interview, the podcast I did with Spider, I asked him, would you pay Mr. Criminal? You know, and he said no. And you got to respect that. Let me tell you something. This is not putting down Mr. Criminal's craft, because we all know he's a legend when it comes to Chicano rap. We all know he sold millions of albums. We all know he's paper stacked. You know, we all know he's doing mighty well for himself, and respect. But black rappers are not searching for Chicano rappers to break bread with. You know, you're not gonna have somebody like, you know, let me just name somebody, YG, right? Reach out to Mr. Criminal and pay him. But you will have Mr. Criminal reach out to YG, because it's whoever's on the lower end of the spectacle is paying to the guy that's on top, right? Because they want that exposure. You know, usually you don't pay down, you pay up, you know. Imagine me asking somebody like Hoodstocks for payment for me to go on their platform. They're going to look at me like, dog, we got 140,000 subscribers. You have fucking 40. How the fuck you going to charge us? It wouldn't make no sense. You know, now if they were to hit me up like, hey, my boy, if you want to be on my shit, you got to pay. hey, that's up to me whether I want to make that business decision or not. You feel me? So you usually pay up. You don't pay down. Unless it's some kind of like mutual agreement where it's like, look, regardless, I want to throw you a bone and I still want to pay you a little some because, it is what it is. But that's very rare, bro. And not only that, but you gotta picture this. If YG hits you up for a verse and tells you, hey, I'm not gonna pay you, but you can be on my shit. Most homies are gonna jump on it. They're gonna be like, oh fuck yeah, YG, let's do it. And those are the facts. You can't be mad at that, right? Because the homies are looking at it like, hey, I need that exposure. You're not gonna pay me, but I need that exposure, right? But if you were to hit him up like, hey YG, I need a verse, he gonna look at you and be like, 150 racks. Come on, let's go.
Come on, Loke. Show some more respect to the homies than that. How the fuck you signed this 50 Cent G-Unit and I sold more records than you, my boy? Let's keep it in the thou wow, all the way. It's all love and respect, my boy, but now you talking some shit that I gotta, now you putting me in a position where I'm gonna have to speak on it. So why don't you pull up to the show so we could talk about it respectfully?
Criminal sounds heated, right? And which that's cool. That he could feel however he wants to feel. But I don't even think it was for all that, Listen, bro, people speak on podcasts. They're only answering questions, right? I asked Spider Loke a question. He answered it. Like, I don't understand how that's a problem. Like, if you were to ask me if I wanted to pay a Chicano rapper, I'd probably tell you no too. Sorry, and that's no disrespect to the homies that are making bread. It's not, but bro, listen, there's only a few that I would pay. And I don't know why the fuck I would pay any of them. There's no reason for me to pay nobody, but there's only a few that I would pay. Because when you think of Chicano rappers, bro, you think of everybody in Chicano rap is trying to come up. Everybody's sort of on the same level, except for those that have already made it, like Criminal, Capone, King Lil G, Drummer. There's a few more that have already made it. To those that haven't made it, it's sort of like we're all in the same pot trying to make it. So you can't take from the next man knowing the next man ain't got it like that. You feel what I'm saying? Unless it's somebody way at the bottom, like somebody way at the bottom and they're hitting you up for something. It's like, all right, fuck it then. Then you really down there, you're trying to at least come up a couple notches, then I'm going to hit you with a small price tag. But if we all in the same realm, it's like, dog, it ain't going to make no difference. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Let's go.
How much you got for me to come to the show? Let's talk numbers.
Nah, you got me fucked up, homie. I ain't talking about paying shit. I'm talking about respect, my boy. I feel disrespected now, Holmes. We'll leave it at that.
Maybe you
Hey, I'm not going to lie, but I think Spider Loke did that on purpose.
be in your feelings. I don't give a fuck how you feel.
Solid, then let's leave it like that, Holmes. Because I don't give a fuck about how you feel either, homie. And I feel disrespected about the way you fucking talking about the homies, so we'll just leave it like that, Holmes. Stay off my shit.
I don't be on your shit. You on my shit.
That is funny.
I don't give a fuck how you feel. Talk about your feelings. All right.
Listen, I say this a lot, right? I say this a lot on my podcast. Stop working with feelings, right? I say that. That's why a lot of motherfuckers hate me. They hate me because I'm gonna tell you how I feel. I'm gonna tell you how I feel whether you like it or not. I'm gonna tell you the truth whether you wanna hear it or not. That's your fucking problem if you can't deal with it. That's your fucking problem if you can't handle it. You know how many people go in my DM and say, who the fuck do you think you are to talk? Bro, I am me. And this is how I feel. Just because you're a bitch sucker and you can't take it, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Well, who gave you the keys to be the voice? I never said I was the voice. You cocksuckers keep giving me that title. I don't want to be the voice. Why the fuck would I want to be the voice? The voice of what? But it's a lot of homies out here working with their feelings. Working with their motherfucking feelings. Well, I don't like this. Well, I don't like... That's cool. Bro, there's a lot of things I don't like. There's not a problem with that. Motherfuckers make it a problem because they're in their feelings wishing they can do what you do. Just like there's a lot of motherfuckers that hate Criminal because they want to be in his shoes, but they can't. There's a lot of motherfuckers that hate me because they want to be able to speak the way that I speak, and they can't. You know, they too afraid. They want to be politically correct. Fuck being politically correct. I'm going to just say how I feel. That's it.
You don't give a fuck, but you talking about me, my boy. So we're gonna leave it like that. And then when I speak about you and how much of a flop you were on the West Coast and how you fucking were the biggest flop on G Unit and 50 Cent's label, and how you ain't did shit after everything you did in your career, and you still can't sell a motherfucking record, then we'll talk.
Listen, I fuck with Spider Loc to the fullest extreme, right? But I think Criminal right here. Not going bullshit. See what I say when I tell you that I don't pick sides? I do think that Spider Loc had a big opportunity to blow up, and for whatever reasons, it wasn't meant to happen. Not saying that his work ethic wasn't there. Not saying that he didn't take advantage of the situation. Not to say that for whatever reasons it was his fault. But sometimes, bro, you can be handed a silver platter, and somebody can just come and slap that shit out your fucking hand, and there's nothing you can do. You can try and try and try and try, and it just won't work no more. You can pick up the pieces off the floor, bro, but you can't eat them. So I agree with Criminal, like I said, not to say that Spider ain't working, but, he did have a big opportunity and it just didn't work. Let's go.
I don't give a fuck. You still leaving messages. Go say what you want to say. That shit don't bother me, nigga. You got me misunderstood. Go to the internet and cry like you claiming you gonna do it. Tough guy.
Damn.
Hey, homie. Let's just leave it at this, dog. You leaving 15-second voicemails back and forth, homie. Let's just leave it at that, dog. Fuck the internet. Fuck DMs, homies. You know what it is.
Listen, I'm glad that Spider Loc didn't get in his feelings, because I already can imagine how dirty this would have got if they both would have been going back and forth. I'm glad that Spider took the higher road, right? He just said, you know what? I ain't in my feelings. I don't care. And I don't think Criminal's in his feelings either. I just think he's very proud, bro. Very proud of him being one of the leaders in Chicano rap, and just wants people to respect the craft. And I understand that. And I know, I can imagine how that feels, right? So, I don't really feel that Criminal's in the wrong either. I feel that he could have probably gave it a better approach. But like I said from the beginning, bro, I told you guys, when it comes to Chicano rap, that's the problem. See, I think Criminal should focus on, not even speaking to Criminal, but I think that when we say Chicano rap, we need to stop focusing on all the sorry-ass rappers that are at the bottom, and think of Chicano rap more of the ones that are on top, bro. The ones that actually put in the work, the ones that actually deserve that title, bro. Not the ones that are, because listen, there's a new Chicano rapper every day that hasn't done nothing, but yet wants the same amenities as Mr. Criminal. There could be a Chicano rapper that drops a stupid song tomorrow and wants to be labeled, this and that, like the ones that already have put in the work, like Capone, Criminal, Drummer, King. And you can't, bro. Get your ass to the bottom, work, and then you can be up here with the big dogs, right? But like I said, I've never heard of a black rapper paying a Chicano rapper, because Chicano rap has never been on top. It's always Chicano rappers paying the black artists because the black artists are on top. Black artists are on top. It only makes sense to pay up, not pay down. Let's go ahead and listen part 2.
All that.
Look, Holmes, it's not slow down when it's being messages saying that we don't know how to speak English, my boy. I don't know about you. That's like if we're saying something about you and disrespecting you and your culture, my boy. That's a little deeper. So if you could understand my frustration in this, homie, you know me, my boy. Me and you know each other back ends off the scenes. Ain't no breaking it down on my end. Ain't no breaking it down on your end. We could definitely fucking clash, bump heads, spill blood, all that shit. That ain't nothing. That's what we do. That's what the fuck our tribe's been doing for thousands of years. That ain't nada. But I'm talking about showing motherfucking respect. And publicly, that wasn't it.
That fool talking about spilling blood and going to war over what? Listen, Spider Loc did say something along the lines of, how would it sound for me to pay an artist that can't speak full-blown English, right? I respect that, bro, right? People call me paisa. They say, yo, Blue Devil, you sound like a paisa, blah, 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 blah. right? All right, cool. It is what it is. I sound like a paisa. My parents used to be paisas, you know. Now they're naturalized. Would you still call them paisas? I don't know, right? They were born in Mexico, but now they're American citizens. I don't know. To me, they're always going to be paisas, regardless of whether they're American citizens or not. But we have that accent, right? And I'm proud of it, right? We have that accent because I can speak fluent English, I can speak fluent Spanish. But what Spider was trying to say is like, listen, I pay somebody to get on the track with me. They got an accent. It's not gonna sound right. It's not gonna sound, you know, it's not gonna be right. You know, why would I do that? He also said, he also said that most black rappers, bro, most black rappers, look, this is what he said. He said, this is the house of hip hop is black, right? They're all black. So usually when somebody wants a feature, they want a feature from the artists from that genre. And genre is of black people, right? So whenever you want a feature, whether you're a Puerto Rican, a Dominican, a white, you're usually looking at the people that own hip hop and they're black. So why would I pay somebody when this is my shit? I created this shit. Rap is mine. It's black. Hip hop is black, right? Why would I pay somebody for a motherfucker? Give me that feature for free because you're in my genre. You're in my lane. You're in my house. So give me that feature. I don't gotta pay you. You gotta pay me, homie, because you want a feature from rap and hip hop. This is my motherfucking house. I understand that. Now, is that good? Is that right? Is it wrong? I don't know, bro, but I understand that. This is their motherfucking house. You got to take off your shoes when you walk in, my boy. I didn't make the rules. Let's go.
Now, I respect the message you're sending right now, but that needs to be said publicly, Holmes. We need to address this publicly. That's what I'm saying. And then when I get at you talking about it, and you come back talk about, let's talk a motherfucking price. That feels
That's
double
funny.
disrespectful, Holmes. What am I, fucking bitch? Ain't no hoes over here, homie. That's the problem, Holmes. Blacks think browns gotta fucking bow down to you vatos. That's not the way it is. You know what it really is out here. Come on. I don't want to have to go there now. This ain't entertainment, homie. We're talking gangster shit now. Yeah. We pay you guys.
Listen, I'm not going to get into all the gang shit. I'm not going to get into the black politics, the Mexican politics, because nobody will ever win. You know, I belong to an umbrella. Spider belongs to an umbrella. We're cool as fuck. That's the way it's going to stay, right? There's no reason to pick a side because there's no battle to fight. There is no war to fight. You know, it's simply a misunderstanding. This is simply one man saying, I'm not going to pay a guest. And the other man is simply saying, hey, you should pay me for my services.
Industry, homie. Right? Come on, Holmes. Facts are this, homie. Respect needs to be shown. And when disrespect is shown, that's when feeling comes behind it. You know what it is, Holmes. You ain't new to this, homie. You know what it is. From behind the fucking bars to the streets, Holmes. When people feel disrespected, that comes with feeling. Then you move with action, homie. And that.
Listen, no disrespect to Criminal at all, but motherfuckers that eat like this, I can't fuck with it. I can't, bro. If a motherfucker eats like that around me, I'm gonna get up and fucking walk away. That's if I don't throw my plate of food at you. Like, who the fuck teach you manners, homie? Elbows off the fucking table. Chew with your fucking mouth closed. And I'm not saying that's what Criminal's doing because it sounds like the mic is just picking up like that, like that extra shit. But I'm just saying, motherfuckers like that, I just can't, bro. Like, I have an uncle like that. That motherfucker, what the fuck? Let's go.
Facts.
Nah, you don't do gangster talk in the DM. I don't know nothing about that.
Facts.
You really got it confused. What is it out here? What is you saying? I don't know what it is out here, fool. What you mean, nigga? Everywhere I go, I push my line as an individual with my niggas. Ain't nobody never pushed a line on me and mine. Go ahead, keep running off your feelings. Like I said, I stand on everything I said. I explain myself to the best of my ability. If you feel offended, that's on you. I can't control your feelings.
Listen. Like I said, Spider looks at at Chicano rap like a guest, I ain't paying the guest. The guest got to pay me. I can respect that. Criminals looking at it like, hey, I need to pay. I need to get paid for my services. I can respect that. Who's right? Who's wrong? I'm gonna leave it up to you guys. But if you were to really ask me who makes more sense, I will say Spider Loc does, because of the simple fact that, hey, they're the majority stakeholders of rap, right? And usually it's us wanting a feature from them. They don't need a feature from us for no apparent reason. But listen, when we are in black movies, we get paid. When we are like in commercials, we get paid. When the homies pull up to the videos, some of them get paid, But as far as them looking for features, I don't see it. Unless it's a big artist, one of those new artists that we have now. But remember, we're not talking about 2023. We're talking about 2007. Keep that in mind. So anybody that's going to bring up like rappers like Chito Ranas and Swifty Blue and bring up rappers like OT, the Mexican, or whatever his name is, or D Baby, we're not talking about this generation, my boy. We're talking about '07, Capone, YB, Snapper, Midget Loco, Charlie Rocampo. Who else was back then? Fuck. Also Vicious, Shady Boy. Those are the rappers that we're talking about. Okay, so when you think of Spider Loc paying one of them, you tell me if that makes sense. And yeah, people can be like, well, who the fuck is Spider Loc? He's nobody. Listen, he's not. But at that time, he was signed to 50 Cent, which was one of the biggest labels in the world, right? So he had to be worth something at that point in time. Listen, I'm going to leave the argument for you guys down below. Go ahead and talk shit to me. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm dumb. Tell me that hip-hop started in 1910 and some Aztecas fucking did a dance and somehow they're the ones that created it. Tell me Big Pun created it in New York. Tell me some underground subway guy was making a beat and made it. Tell me Sugar Free made it in that fucking notorious viral video where he's in the county jail. Tell me he made it. Shit, I don't give a fuck. Leave it down below. You probably know more than me anyways. Do what you do. Other than that, today, 200 Boys Podcast, episode 19, pull up. We have a lot of shit to talk about. We actually going to talk about this, and I'll probably have Spider Loc call in. I just don't want to bother the man with the same shit when he's already explained himself. But we'll make it happen. So other than that, go over. Blue Devil Reacts got a video right now. And that's it. We're going to kill this video. We're letting call it a day. Once again, I'm Blue Devil. This has been a HaterWorld production, and we out.